to be deployed, when you can say that you are satisfied? 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 100 kilometers. So first of all, we are on our territory. The second, we are not making any unusual activities. And third, you see that nobody can say us how many kilometers will be enough. But my president has issued an order to my minister to withdraw our troops from 3 regions bordering Ukraine. And I would like to confirm openly that it has been started already immediately after this order of my president.
The problem is that there are so many countries in Eastern Europe who are saying that the most dangerous threat to them is the potential of Russian action. They're worried about what happened in Crimea, and suddenly those countries in the Baltics and Poland feel very dangerous.
There is no any problem between NATO countries, both states of Eastern European countries and Russia regarding security. This is of course the problem that we all the big states like the tourists, not with our banks, not with the center, etc.
And I just realized the conflicts agendas are the implication of the colour revolutions, the fact that they're causing instability. To believe that the West trying to impose democracy through colour revolutions is causing problems for security. They were really protesting against governments in their countries. Don't they have a right to try and change what's happening?
It goes without saying, of course, they have the right to change. If we see their aspiration, of course, it's up to them to decide what kind of government they would like to choose. The problem is that we should impose our standards on them. And it seems to me that we need more time to understand the most negative effects for the countries. I don't know how many years the necessary for Iraq, for Libya, for Syria to restore, as well as for our brothers from Ukraine. It's a pity, by the way, that NATO countries have decided not to come to Moscow for this conference. I would like to joke that it's better when our ministers for defense are sitting together at the same table. And it will be more worse if they sit in their tanks, in their aircraft, in their planes.
I think most NATO ministers are now saying we can't do that. That was something we could do for 20 years. Now that chance is gone because Russia's now back in the business of changing borders.
Yes, we understand that NATO has its own concerns, but it seems to me that it's better to sit together at the same table to discuss this problem, trying to find possible steps forward. If we stop talking to each other, we will not get anything. There will be silence, there will be lack of trust, there will be no cooperation anywhere.
Russia's deputy defense minister told Moscow correspondent Daniel sent that the man in the eastern Ukraine who was tried today to water plants Ukraine's richest man in the second half of the program. News on the BBC World Service.
Dozens of people have been killed in two explosions at a crowded marketplace in the central Nigerian city of Jos. The explosions, caused by two car bombs, also injured scores of people. More from Al Jazeera's Mohammed Adam.
One of the bombs was said to have been put on a bus, another one on a truck, and when they exploded there was this huge fire that engulfed a big part of the bus back, and pictures put on social media show police putting burnt bodies on pickup trucks, and officials are now saying that the death toll could be in the dozens. It's not the first time that bombings have happened in Jos. It's been a time before with bombings and targeted killings by the members of the Boko Haram, and Jos is the capital of Plateau State, which is where the main Muslim world is the Christian South and sectarian violence has begun to happen in the city.
That's Al Jazeera's Mohammed Adam. Thailand's caretaker Prime Minister has called for fresh elections following a declaration of martial law by the military. The chief of the army says he's ordered his troops onto the streets to maintain security, so rival political factions can resolve their differences. The BBC's Joe Fisher is in Bangkok.
This is just short before the military coup. Thailand's weak caretaker government is still in place for a practice of the army now on shots. General Prime Channel this afternoon held talks with civil servants and provincial governors, technically not on the cabinet. For now, the government's supporters gathered on the outskirts of Bangkok appear willing to give the army the benefit of the doubt. Their line in the sand is to be maybe a move to appoint a new Prime Minister.
Prime Minister Tony Abbott has cancelled a visit to Victorian University today because of security concerns. Students have been planning protests across the country in response to the government's proposed changes to higher education. Mr Abbott and Education Minister Christopher Pyne were scheduled to attend Deakin University in Geelong this morning, but Mr Pyne says advice from the Federal Police is to cancel the visit. Former Queensland Premier Peter Beattie says changing the GST is not the answer to the current funding stoush between the Commonwealth and the states. The federal government's decision to withdraw $80 million from health and education has prompted renewed debate about the GST. One coalition senator wants the tax expanded to include fresh food, a move that would raise billions of dollars. But Mr Beattie has rejected the call, saying the real issue is the level of duplication between the Commonwealth and the states.
The bottom line, the constitutional rights of Australia, they are, and the weight goes on to the Commonwealth and the states really need to be tidied up. It would be clear delineation of what duplication involves duplication that would cost Australia billions.
Salvation Army says its latest national welfare survey shows systemic disadvantage may worsen because of the budget. The Salvos have spoken to nearly 2,000 government is also warning that more than 1 million people still remain without clean water. At least 6 people have been killed and dozens injured after a train derailed in Russia. The accident happened about 80 kilometres southwest of the capital, Moscow, as the passenger train was travelling to Moldova. Around 400 people were on board. An investigation into what caused the accident is now underway. International donors have pledged more than $600 million to try to avoid famine in regional South Sudan. Africa correspondent Martin Cudahy reports from neighbouring Kenya.
In South Sudan, much of the population are far from living. Because of the ongoing fighting in the world's youngest country, many people have fled their homes. They haven't managed to grow. Many people are either in internally displaced camps or they've fled across the border to refugee camps where they find to be fed. Mike Sackett is a humanitarian coordinator for the United Nations.
Some people will die, but obviously all the humanitarian players and make a response at this time that lower that number.
These donations will go somewhat to give the people that much more is needed. Bryson Cunningham, BBC News.
The Royal Lifesaving Society will develop new water safety strategies after a study highlighting the dangers of rivers. Details from Jessica Bedford.
Research released by the Society shows our rivers are more treacherous than our beaches. 219 people died in Queensland rivers between 2002 and 2012. 33 people drowned in the Brisbane River, making it one of the most dangerous in Australia, second only to the Murray River. Sandy Creek in the Lockie Valley is also in the top 10 due to the 2011 floods. The Society's Queensland Director Michael Darwin says more research will now be conducted to improve safety.
Got to really educate people about what they should be doing when they're going to these aquatic environments. Never go alone.
Alcohol was a factor in 37% of river drownings around the country.
Australian school children are among the worst in the world when it comes to physical activity. That's according to a new report. The Active Healthy Kids Australia report card found 80% of 5 to 17-year-olds are not getting enough exercise. It says playing sport doesn't necessarily mean that young people are meeting the recommended levels of physical activity. The report recommends focusing on ways to keep children active when they're not on the sporting field. Now to finance, Europe's main stock markets have closed down. London's FTSE 100 dropping 0.62% to close at 6,802. The market in Germany sliding 0.2% to 9,639. The index in Paris ending the day down 0.39% at 4,452. On Wall Street, stocks are also down as retailers' shares dropped. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down 110 points at the moment, or just over 2/3% to 16,401. The S&P 500 is down nearly 0.75% to 1,871, and the Nasdaq is 0.5% lower at 4,102. The ASX SPI 200 currently 26 points down, or 0.5% at 5,404. A check of the commodities: West Texas crude $102